Mr. Hari Sharma, welcome to the financial fair Geld und Kapital here in Stuttgart.
Thank you.
Mr. Sharma, your Portmann Trust company is highly reputed amongst investors and brokers as being one of the most profitable portfolio management enterprises. What is the secret behind? Are you a gambler?
No, I cannot be a gambler because professionally I am a diploma engineer architect from Harvard University. And then I thought, when the oil prices went up in 1974, I thought there must be a way to get in the finance business on the Wall Street. And I learned how to analyze trading with my own money. And then I joined Merrill Lynch International to learn the inside of the basis of the investment business. And a gambler, by definition, is a person who has 1 in a million chance to win. Or a person who plays Lotto Toto has very rare chance to win. In my situation, as an analyst, trader, and forecaster, with my computer program, online, real time, I have 85% win in all my trades. So there is a secret. The secret is professionalism in the business.
I learned, and that's surprising, that you are an architect by education, having studied at Harvard University. How comes that an architect qualifies for a top broker who, not least, has been the financial advisors of the rulers of the United Arab Emirates?
Well, it is by chance that I realize that an architect is first an analyst. To build a high tower building, you have to ground the foundation design first. If the foundation is good, you can build the building, otherwise it falls. With the same concept, I went in the finance business to learn the foundation of this business. So I learned it from an expert from Merrill Lynch, and then when I finished my research and expertise, came across the government of Abu Dhabi, who wanted to hire an expert to teach them the trading business, to install the departments of trading in futures market, and I was the first man hired to do that in 1981.
Is your success partly based on old economy versus new economy?
That is a big joke. The old economy can be compared with Madonna's success as a singer. The new economy can be compared with Brittany as a today's singer in the market. So when Madonna was famous, she made a lot of money. Everybody loved and danced to her music. Today people are loving Brittany to love and dance to her music. So what is old and what is new? It is only a concept, and this is only a perception of the people, the press, the media, and the banks, who propagate this idea: old economy versus new economy, good economy versus bad economy. For me, all economies are all the same. When I started trading for the Abu Dhabi government, I was making about 100% 20 years ago. Today, I still make, after 20 years, about 100%, 10% per month. So what is the effect? Nothing has changed in the world. It's only the terminology has changed. And terminology is what is misguided to the people.
Your trading is based on specific signals indicating to buy or to sell right now. Could you explain this strategy? Is it as simple as to buy low and to sell high?
Exactly. That's exactly how I have founded it. What I have done, I have written a program based on my experience of trading $200 million cash, 1981, and advising $3 billion on strategic buys of gold and silver, physical purchase. So about 7 years ago, I realized people always lose money, make money. There's no definite way how to trade and reduce the risk. So I developed a program, and I trusted it with my own money, $500,000 invested in this. Day and night I worked on it until I perfected it. So the signals are definite signals based upon risk management parameters who are built in the analysis program, and they work in all conditions, crash, boom, and burst. They're very successful. And there is only one signal a month. There are about 10 to 15 trading signals a year in one market. So if you trade 10 to 12 times in one market and you make 15 trades in 15 markets in a year, is automatically 100%. And the second reason, if you have risk management, controls, and experience, you reduce the risk, then what you would have lost becomes your profit. In other words, so my technique is so unique and innovative that I have the minimum most possible losses, even in the worst market scenario worldwide.
What do you trade with this unique techniques? Is it stocks, commodities, or what?
Actually, I'm talking about financial sector. That is the highest money-making sector in the world. Every bank, every institution is trying to learn or to trade the financial sector. That means stocks, currencies, and stock indexes, and some futures markets other than this. But the finance sector is the most profitable in the world for me. I don't know about others. I know other people I've seen crying, losing big sums of money. At the same time, I'm making big sums of money. When others are losing money, I am making profits. That is the difference between me and the rest of the people I know in this business.
You're sitting next to this huge screen with green and other colored figures and charts. Could you just explain the way where you decide to get in and buy and to get out and sell?
All right, it is very simple. It's a very simple rule. I defined it for a layman so that any person can understand it easily. Otherwise, there are a lot of complicated factors which I know from experience. If there is something happens in the market, I know how to handle it. So, for example, this is a chart from Standard & Poor's Index from February of 2000 till September of 2000. This is about 8 months, and in this 8 months we have about 8 signals, and I'll show you from the start of the signal. So let us move our cursor to the first signal, and the basis of the signal is this, that basically you buy under 25 value because over there I have a level of from 0 to 100. So here is the level, which is my name Hari. It says on this point of the cursor at the bottom line here, this one here, is the definition of a signal. What is a signal? Signal is when the line Hari, which is white, coming down and is crossed by the green line, which is a buying level, is defined as a level, is the buy signal. When the same thing happens on the upside reverse, it is a white line going up, it crossed by the red line, the level has to be defined that way. But the basic rule is you buy below 25 level, which is defined by Hari, you sell above 60 and above level when it's mature, and that is the selling level. You accumulate profits year after year, month after month, week after week, and it is an accumulation of wealth program. It is not a speculation in the sense of speculation. It's a definite program which has definite buy signals, definite sell signals, a definite timing. So there's no ifs, no buts, and no uncertainty.
How wealthy do I have to be to become a client of yours and soon a multi-millionaire?
Well, I have traded accounts as small as $100,000, trial accounts, test accounts, $500,000. But from March, April, June this year, when new economy conflict came in the market, most people lost 50% of the portfolio value. The biggest fund in the world lost big monies, while I had the same situation, but I had no stress, no angst, and I just stick to my program. Below 25 you buy, above 60 you sell. So I would like to show you how it works. For example, this 1 year for the Standard & Poor's index, which whole world wants to know and find out how they can trade it profitably. But they haven't found a way yet.
We have to live with the odd crash at the market. How would you handle such a crash?
Well, I will show you the one last crash we had as we go from here. So let us start here. This level here, as I show the arrow, is Hari. This level here is 16.93. It's a good buy level because it's below 25. And once you buy, and that is the price, 1349 of the Standard & Poor's index, you buy one lot, for example, and then we come back here. 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 4 day, 5 day, 6 days, 7 day, 8 days later, the price is 1410. So we made about 60 points profit. 60 points multiplied by $250 is $15,000. That is profit on one lot. The margin in one lot of S&P is $25,000. So invested $25,000, you made $15,000 profit in one lot of S&P in 8 days.
But does it really work when a crash happens?
Let's go to that crash situation. So after that, there was no signal, and the markets made the new highest high in the S&P market. 1,555 is the price, is the highest high, and after that became a crash. Now, I do not short sell in the market because I find out when you short sell a market, in a futures market, you have a very high risk because nobody knows what is the top. So, I don't take a risk in selling short, but if I had to trade, I would sell an option. And then my risk is limited to the price of the option, and I will still make money. But I made a rule. I always buy first and sell later. So now we move to the crash situation. Here is the price, 1555, and I go to the crash, and this line is the crash, 1367, 1555. That is about 200 points fall on the S&P. That's a very huge fall in a short period of time. And what it does to me, it gives me a buy signal. Look at the value of the signal here, please. Hari, 8.36. The lower the value of the signal, the better and the most reliable, strongest buy signal it is. So crash is my best friend. So I have kind of angst. I have no danger. I am no scared of this trading. I am very happy I had the opportunity to buy. So let's take this example again. So on this day I buy. The price is here, 1367. So let us go. 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 4 day, 5 day, 6 day. After 7 days, the price is 1489. We bought it 1367. We have a profit about 120 points multiplied by $250 value of S&P index future. That is $30,000 on one stock. Now, when I'm taking $1 million account, which is my minimum, I would buy 10 lots. 10 lots, now $30,000, is $300,000 on a 1 million account in one trade.
That sounds and looks very impressive indeed. Why did you come to this fair in Stuttgart? Do you think people will understand this slightly complicated system?
Well, so far I have been trading in my office, client accounts for institutions and private, and I have not exposed my power of knowledge in the open public. So I decided, let me go to Germany first and introduce myself in the open market. What is my capacity? What is my knowledge? How other people can benefit from my knowledge? It is up to them whether they can use my portfolio management trading program. That means they open their own account in their own name with a major bank or a major broker. It is their name account, and I have a full-marked, I have a power of attorney to trade, so I trade on their behalf. They get their statements from the broker or the bank directly to the clients. And I charge 20% profit incentive fee given Beteiligung. I'm very happy and very proud to make this money.
What is your prognosis for next Monday, that is day after tomorrow, so that we can actually test you?
Well, I show you one on the S&P index futures. We have to go at the end of this chart, and then we will see the date and time. What this program does, it defines the date, the time, and the price, correctly when to buy. So I will say this is 2665 level here. This is the date 12th of September 2000. It's not a good signal. You don't buy it, you wait. So you go further. Here comes the Richtig signal, the right signal, at 2110 value of the signal, and the price is 1467. So could you please write it down? 1467.
I will write it down.
You buy one lot of S&P at 1467, and market in 4 days have moved from 1467 to 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. Friday's close was 1468. So it is unchanged from your price about. But if you watch the newspapers for next 2 or 3 weeks, you will see it will give you at least $20,000 to $30,000 profit based on my expertise and experience and my forecasting knowledge.
Thank you very much, Mr. Sharma, for this very interesting talk we had, and all the best in the future.
I thank you very much, but before we go, I have like to show you Forex trading. All the banks, dollar is the biggest currency in the world. And Forex trading is the most difficult market because it fluctuates so much every day that it is very, very difficult to trade that. And I'd like to show you another program of mine. Very, very successfully, he makes money in the Forex market.
So can I ask you how to trade on the foreign exchange markets, which are, this trading, I suppose, is much more difficult than the other one?
That is very true. The Forex markets is everybody trying to trade. Mr. Soros had tried, big names, all other banks have tried. Sometimes they win, most times they lose. I have a new program which don't lose money. It makes money like my previous program. So let me explain to you how it works. It is also risk management organized program. In this situation, I'm going to show you, Swiss franc currency against the dollar. So if we go on this program, we start here. Here is a signal, reverse short, go long. Over here, where it says last is the price, 1.4435. That is 1.4435 Swiss franc to $1. So we have a signal here, reverse short, go long. So I buy $1 million of Swiss franc versus dollar at the price of 144.35, and then this is a weekly chart, so we go 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks later, The performance, there you see, performance is 94. It's much higher than 60. So we have one here. We bought at 144.35. We sold at 151.60. Our profit is 7.33 rapa per dollar. If we multiply it by the 1 million, it is a profit of 73,500 Swiss francs in a short period of time. If I'm trading $100 million, you multiply it by 100, that is how the banks trade, big volume, that is a profit. And this program continues the same way. Next signal comes a sell signal after the buy. It says reverse long, go short. We sell it at the price shown, the last price, 147.65, and we take a position of $1 million, some Beispiel, for example, and then we move until this program is performing. You see the performance line, and the value of performance has to be above 60. Here it is 76. The moment you see the performance over 60, you get out, take your profit. So in this case, we have bought at, we have sold at 147.65. The market is 144.65. We have a net profit of 300 pips. Multiply by $1 million value, you have 30,000 Swiss franc profit on $1 million buy. That means you go short or you go long. You continuously keep making money and keep accumulating your profits. And this is a best technique. This is technical and emotional. You don't have to read newspaper or anything from the media. Just keep doing it, getting rich and rich as you like.
I wished all these profits would be mine. Anyway, I wish you very good luck in the future, and thank you very much, Mr. Sharma.
I thank you very much, and I wish that investors in this business would like to contact Portmann AG when they have interest to learn more about our business and our prognosis, and we are ready very much to answer any and all questions.
Goodbye.
Thank you very much.